Why is this important? And what the hell on earth is this? Why do you have to glorify this? This is not something to glorify. Overtime करना, एक्स्ट्रा काम करना, मर मर के काम करना, इस तरह से काम करना कि आपकी पर्सनल लाइफ इम्बैलेंस हो जाए, दिस इज नॉट समथिंग विच यू शुड बी प्राउड ऑफ. एंड आई कंप्लीटली डोंट अग्री टू दिस. No matter someone keeps me for a job or fires me out, but I don't believe in this.
Hustle culture isn't a badge of honor anymore. Gen Z is not anti-work. They are anti-unhealthy work culture. All they want is meaningful work, fair pay, boundaries, and a room to be human. Namaskar, Shalom, and welcome. My name is Ravital Moses, aka Moses in Israel, your favorite Indian Jew, born and raised in India and now living in Israel. And my goal is to bridge India and Israel one video at a time. And today, let's find out if Gen Z are revenge quitting at work or they genuinely are looking for work-life integration.
ओवरटाइम करना, एक्स्ट्रा काम करना, मर मर के काम करना, इस तरह से काम करना कि आपकी पर्सनल लाइफ इम्बैलेंस हो जाए, दिस इज नॉट समथिंग विच यू शुड बी प्राउड ऑफ. एंड आई कंप्लीटली डोंट अग्री टू दिस. तो मैं अभी घर वापस जा रही हूँ ऑफिस से, और मेरे जो रिपोर्टिंग मैनेजर हैं उन्होंने मुझे बोला कि थोड़ा सा और काम है साक्षी, दे रहा हूँ कर दो. मैंने उनको कहा कि नहीं सर, आज मुझे टाइम पर ही निकलना है, टाइम पर ही निकलना है. माइंड यू, मैंने ये कहा, ये नहीं कि मैं जल्दी जाना चाहती हूँ. मैं अपने वक्त पर जो है उसे कंप्लीट करके, अपने वर्किंग आवर्स कंप्लीट करके ही जाना चाहती हूँ. एक्स्ट्रा नहीं बैठना चाहती हूँ, क्योंकि आज मेरा फास्टिंग है तो मैं थोड़ी सी थकी हुई वीक फील करूँगी. तो वो मुझे कहते हैं कि तुम्हें पता क्या, मैं कल रात से ट्रेन में बैठा हुआ था, सुबह 7 बजे मैं यहाँ पहुँचा हूँ और 7:30 बजे मैं ऑफिस आ गया, और अभी भी शाम के 6:30 बजे मैं घर नहीं गया हूँ और मैं काम ही कर रहा हूँ. पर ठीक है, तुमने अपना इतना टाइम दिया देवी जी हमें, उसके लिए बहुत बहुत थैंक यू. और ठीक है, तुम चली जाओगे.
All right. Too many things happening. Let's break this down. All right. We all agree that the younger generation, kahan pe bhi ho, India, Israel, USA, anywhere in the world, if the company's ethics, culture, or impact don't match their own, they are going to leave. तुम कुछ भी कर लो. Okay? Now, from what I understand, this young lady has been wanting to leave because she's fasting, and I think it's a reasonable reason to leave. तुम जब आप fast करते हो, you have not been eating or drinking, your body can feel weak and you want to be more restful and you want to go home. And mind you, she has been working or wanting to leave within her work hours. And the manager says, he gives his experience of itna time travel kiya, I've been working for so long, but that seems to be a him problem. This is not her problem. She came on time and she's wanting to leave on time, and she is, by the way, saying no. She is keeping her boundaries, laying out her boundaries very respectfully. And for a reason, she's fasting. Unpopular opinion. Most Indian workplaces lack boundaries. Most bosses and managers have God complex. हम तुम्हें पैसा दे रहे हैं, हम आपकी आज़ादी ले लेंगे. Your time, mental health and freedom is now ours. Hard work का कोई value ही नहीं है. This is not even hustle culture. This is slogging culture. मम्मी पापा के ज़माने में your career was your identity. Even now sometimes it is your identity. But the younger generations have now understood that your work is just a part of your life, not your entire life. I have a lot more things to say, but I want to see what she has to say.
मैं ये नहीं समझ पा रही हूँ कि ये जो साइकोलॉजी है, ये जो मेंटालिटी है, ये जो कंडीशनिंग है, ये कहाँ से आ रही है. इंसान 2 वक्त की रोटी कमाने के लिए ऑफिस जाता है. अगर वो 2 वक्त की रोटी सुकून से, सुख चैन से अपने घर में बैठ के ना खा सके, अगर वो कहीं से ट्रैवल करके थका हारा आने के बाद एक लीव लेके अपने घर पे रिलैक्स ना कर सके, तो फिर वो पैसे कमाने का, उस पैसे से सोफ़ा और गद्दा खरीदने का क्या पॉइंट है. मतलब ये ज़बरदस्ती स्ट्रगल को ग्लोरीफाई करना, वाई इज़ दिस इम्पॉर्टेंट? एंड व्हाट द हेल ऑन अर्थ इज़ दिस? वाई डू यू हैव टू ग्लोरीफाई दिस? दिस इज़ नॉट समथिंग टू ग्लोरीफाई. ओवर टाइम करना, एक्स्ट्रा काम करना, मर मर के काम करना, इस तरह से काम करना कि आपकी पर्सनल लाइफ इम्बैलेंस हो जाए, दिस इज नॉट समथिंग विच यू शुड बी प्राउड ऑफ. एंड आई कंप्लीटली डोंट अग्री टू दिस. No matter someone keeps me for a job or fires me out, But I don't believe in this.
All right. On point. On point. This is one of the reasons why bright minds are leaving India. Brain drain. हार्ड वर्क की कोई कदर ही नहीं है. घिसो, सिर्फ घिसो, स्लॉग. और ओवर टाइम का पैसा भी तो नहीं मिलता है. आई बिलीव दैट इन इंडिया इट्स ग्लोबल सैलरी, बिकॉज व्हेन आई वाज वर्किंग इट वाज ग्लोबल सैलरी. फिक्स्ड होता है. सो इवन इफ यू पुट मल्टीपल आवर्स ड्यूरिंग द डे, during the week, during the month, the years, it does not get counted. I also feel like because we have so much talent in the country, you can be easily replaced. ये बहुत fear based होता है. Why some people, okay, there are two types of people. There are some people who genuinely want to work and want to contribute to the company. And there are some people, most people actually, their values don't align with the company at all. But you have to pay your bills. क्या करे? So you work and you overwork, and then this becomes a part of your personality. And then that becomes a part of the company, and that then kind of overflows into the society. A lot of people are in fear. That's one reason people overwork, wanting to impress their bosses and their managers for very little appreciation, raise, and benefits. Traditional career paths are not going to work anymore. And this is not just with Gen Z, by the way. I think Gen Z have been very open about speaking their mind. Millennials should have done it. I think some of the millennials have been doing it, but majority not so much, because herd mentality. अगर तुम कुछ बोलोगे तो you'll either get fired or you're not going to be easily accepted into the society. But Gen Z doesn't care. They are like, tu kaun, main kaun, I will do what I want to do because I have one life and I think this is the right way to do it. It was about time. Now there is something that I would like to share. Now I have been living in Israel, and I believe that countries with good diplomatic relations and partnerships can learn something from each other. So I'm going to give you a sneak peek into Israeli work culture. In Israel, people also work hard. There is hustle culture here as well. It's also the startup nation, so you work 24/7. In fact, even 48 hours a day. You know what I mean? But most people in the country know when to take a break. In fact, Friday evening से लेके Saturday evening तक, if you know, we have something called Shabbat. It's the day of rest. In the Jewish holy book, the Torah, ये लिखा हुआ है that God created days in 6 days, and on the 7th day, He had to rest. So even we need to rest. This is one day आपको आपका employer मैसेज भी नहीं कर सकता है. Even if it is urgent, he or she needs to wait until after Shabbat or on Sunday. So here, work days are Sunday through Thursdays, and Friday and Saturday are weekends for us. So Fridays ko, if your employer messages you, you can actually sue them because it is against the law. I think it's a very good practice to separate your work and life. I don't believe in work-life balance anymore. I believe in work-life integration. Balance तो नहीं हो पाएगा भाई कभी भी, because world is constantly changing. And change is the only constant. So you need to be able to integrate this, but to be able to progress in life, even if you're hustling, you need to take a break. And India listen, I come from India. I love India so much. But there are some things that we need to address and change, because if we don't improve with time, we are going to lose some of our talent to other countries. अब आप तो ये बोलोगे तुम तो इजराइल में हो. I had a different reason. I'm Jewish. And I decided to make Aliyah because I'm Jewish, and I wanted to come to Israel because I wanted to live a more Jewish life that is different. I'm giving you a reason. There are a lot of people in the comments going, "Arey, aapko kya lena dena hai?" I am Indian, bro. Anything to do with India, good, bad, and the ugly, I feel morally responsible to at least talk about it and give solutions. Now, I grew up in India. I have worked a couple of years in India. So I understand the work culture. A lot of my friends who live in India today do complain about the work culture. This is not the first video. This young lady has had the audacity to go online and talk about her problems. A lot of people don't have that. People are scared to lose their jobs because managers and bosses do have an upper hand when it comes to paying. And, especially if you're new in the industry, you're scared. You're like, I don't want to come across as a problem, especially in my early years, because when you're moving companies and when they ask for a recommendation and references, it is going to be a problem. But again, if you're not drawing boundaries and if you're not giving your employees what they need, they are going to complain. They are not going to be happy at work. And your job is not going to be done anyway. So what is our takeaway? Gen Z, they aren't lazy. They are just strategic. They've just decided that they are not going to pay for success with their health, sanity, and identity. And honestly, after all we have been through, can we really blame them? This is something to think about. See you in the next video.